So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is product availability, right? What sort of loan products are out there that are available to you right now? And at AmeriFirst, we're a direct securitizer, right? So while we have some broker channels for some other products, that's not our bread and butter. So really what I can only speak to is what I have available to me and what I'm living in every single day. So this doesn't mean that this applies to every loan officer out there, but I've talked to a lot of guys. I've talked to guys at big brokerage shops. I've talked to guys at the big wholesale guys online, and I'm kind of hearing the same thing all around, right? So I'll start with the stuff that I'm seeing go away, and then we'll get to the good stuff, the stuff that's still around, right? So your non-QM products, your foreign national products, your bank statement loans, your profit and loss statement loans, your investor cash flow loans, those, at least in my world, are gone at this point. I can't find them. So if you got a loan officer that's still originating them, great, that's excellent that you have that channel. I can personally say that I have seen a full halt put on those until we see the way things shake out. Sort of the next rung down from there, the next kind of more difficult loans to get done are your jumbo loans, right? I'm seeing those still happening in this marketplace, certainly. I'm seeing the risk being priced into them. They're getting a little bit pricier. You're seeing some interest rate adjustment there, and the underwriters are looking really, really, really close at these files, okay? They're looking really close at every file, but the greater the risk for the larger loan amounts, for these jumbo loans, getting scrutinized closely, particularly on self-employed borrowers, which is something we're gonna talk about at the end here. So now to the good stuff, right? What are the things out there that are still being done in the kind of volumes, at least the volumes that are available, previous to when this entire COVID-19 market downturn began, right? So these are your conventional conforming loans and your FHA and all your government loans for that matter. Your VA, your USDA, these are still happening. Again, there's a lot more scrutiny being addressed to these files at this point. And the big thing that we're seeing that we have to focus on is the ability to repay, right? Always been important, exceptionally important right now in this time where unfortunately we're seeing so many individuals, so many families losing access to their monthly income because of layoffs, of furloughs, of companies just shutting down for the meantime. So employment and the ability to show that you can repay that loan is something that is being looked at very, very, very closely, particularly with self-employed borrowers, okay? So I can't emphasize this enough. If you are a self-employed borrower or you are a realtor and you're out house hunting with a self-employed borrower, the most important thing for self-employed borrowers right now is going to be documentation. If you are still employed, self-employed, and you're still getting work and you're still getting paid, document, document, document. I can't say it enough. If you are invoicing your clients, keep track of those invoices. When they pay them, make sure that they're not paying you in cash. Pay with a check. Pay with something that ties to your contract to employment or your contract to consult with that individual organization. Make sure that the check, the canceled check that shows on your bank statements, ties out to the names everywhere else. If you're a self-employed borrower and you're still working and you're still able to get a mortgage, the ability for you to convince the underwriter of that at the end of the day all comes down to documentation. So be a master of your documentation if you're a self-employed borrower.